Alrighty folks, what's going on? It's Drew from FastLane Emergency Vehicles, and I am here with a very exciting truck. So as always, we're going to dig in and check this bad boy out. All right, folks, so what we have here is a brand new Ford Expedition for Lancaster County Emergency Services. Very excited about this unit because this is one of the more feature-laden trucks that we've done recently. So as always, we're going to hit this bad boy tip to butt and see what it's all about. So first and foremost, we have some graphics here, emergency services across the hood. I always like when we do that. You have two forward-facing T-ions for front intersection lighting. Here in the front bumper fog light area, you have another T-ion. Unit designator here on the front fenders. You have a T-ion here on the back of the mirror shroud and a 3-inch mini ion, so TLMI, on special angled wedges that we've built on the door. You have tracers on the running boards, graphics package, Liberty 2 light bar, big HVAC unit with a heat strip. You have a normal ion here in the quarter window for rear intersection lighting. Back of the truck here in the liftgate, we have some chevrons, more graphics. We have ions in red and amber on the back bumper. And then moving to this side, we see some dual shoreline action. So obviously you have your Kuzma auto eject for your umbilical power and also for your air conditioner HVAC power. And we cannot forget one of my favorite, new things on the market. Well, I shouldn't say new; they've been out for a couple years, but we have here a Wayland Argus. This replaces the traditional A-post spotlight with a very fancy little remote control spotlight here that you can control with a joystick turnstile here in the center console, and we'll see that in a second. All right, so we're here in the cab. I'm going to start up top. No full overhead console because this is not a Fastplex truck, but we do have dual speaker pods here to correlate with radio heads down in the console. Moving down in the console itself, as always, we have a 20-position fuse block here on the side of the console. All fused items in the vehicle are located right there for easy troubleshooting. I'm going to go front to back. So this, like I mentioned before, this isn't a Fastplex truck. This has a Wayland core system. So here we have the rotary knob, siren controller, and lighting slide switch, lighting controller built in. Turn on their DDI patterns, turn on command light, turn on the traffic advisor. So we're pretty flexible here at FastLane. So we do manufacture our own multiplex system with the touch screens that you guys know and love. But if you guys are really hard up for Wayland or sound off, like we can do core setups, we can do blueprint setups, so pretty multifaceted here. Anyway, I digress. Moving back here, customers provided Harris radio head. You had a little turnstile joystick thing that I mentioned before to control the Argus, the little cat paw light there on the fender. Over here we have a couple of power points, so two dual backlit cigarette lighters and two dual backlit USB and USB-C combos. We have the cup holders right here, and the nice U-shaped armrest that Gary sewed up, his best Betsy Ross impression on this bad boy. So lockable latch there, and a large open catch-all storage compartment. All right, so back here, this is a 60% mid-row deletion truck, so we have a mid-row cabinet protruding forward. So we have this very large locking door right here to access our temp box compartment. If you're familiar with FastLane, you know this is our climate-controlled drug storage box. This is a relatively new design for us with powder-coated aluminum interiors. So it's going to be very robust, very cool, very efficient. Lock that bad boy back up, and the very large open gear bag storage areas. Put stat pack to whatever, life pack, because you have charging for that as well. So you have cigarette lighter, 12 volt, and 110 volts for the inverter. We have here a door panel delete kit as well that we fabricated. A little cutout grate for the speaker. This just gives them a little bit more storage room when they have their gear in here, and you guys don't have to worry about door panel because no one's going to ride here. right, so moving back here, you can see the traffic visor inner edge here in the lift gate. Pop this bad boy up. Popping up, you see more mini ions here in the rear lift gate. Have that really cool DVI flicker pattern going on right now. Back of the cabinet itself, so we have all these customer supplied items. These are day delivery stuff we're going to slap in when the customer gets here. But we have a absolutely ginormous, big old honking tray right here for lots of storage. Put gear on, it's going to be really sweet. You have another one down here. And again, these are all on heavy-duty slides with the integrated drawer release setup. Over here, little command board setup. Pop this bad boy up, have a nice little riding surface, so you can kind of run dual duty. Pop it back down. Open storage area down here with a power strip, again tied into the inverter. And then a nice little RCC panel with another customer supplied radio brain or radio head, and then 2 power points, 2 dual USB power points. Up top, you have these 2.3 or 2 3/4 inch dome lights facing down, so you can see what you're doing. Alrighty, last door here. They retain the 40% portion of the rear bench seat, so you have a little jump seat here. I flip this down, you can see the back of the temp box heat exchanger, as well as the vented leg stand cover for the electrical box, remote inverter panel controls on it, as well as the standalone Omega controller for the temp box itself. So I'll let you guys slide in here and check that out. All right, folks, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to check out Lancaster County ALS 1 with me. As I mentioned before, this is one of the more feature-laden trucks we've done recently. I'm a huge fan of this from an aesthetics perspective. The truck looks good as shit. But also, you know, the fact that I really like the lighting package, the cabinet's really cool. There's a lot of good stuff going on here with this vehicle, and, you know, like I said, I'm excited to show it to you guys. I know inevitably someone's going to ask about the HVAC unit on the roof, but this truck's going to live outside primarily, so it's going to be climate controlled at all times. So it's a good solution for, you know, the use case. But as always, you know, make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more cool FastLane content. And we'll see you fine folks next time.